U.S. inflation. It's running at the hottest levels in at least 40 years. Price pressures that most Americans had never before seen in their lifetimes. An economic albatross that no president has had to grapple with since Ronald Reagan.
It's a phenomenon that last year a majority of Americans correctly identified as our single most pressing long-term problem, inflation.
And now today, with global commodity prices testing new records, corporate executives are finding they must make hard choices about their costs and the ability of their customers to shoulder some of those increases.
It's the highest inflation that I've seen.
I think that inflation is an issue globally. It's not going to be away very quick. We are still in the middle of the wave, and that has an impact in consumer purchase power, and this is everywhere.
And for companies that don't think they can pass their extra costs directly to consumers, they're finding other ways to achieve the same effect. Shrinkflation. Same price, but for slightly smaller products. Your paper towel rolls now have fewer sheets. Your cereal box is just a tad lighter than it used to be. Your toothpaste tube gets squeezed just a bit. This practice became common in the 1970s when manufacturers dealing with higher input costs began tweaking the product rather than the prices. One famous example was when candy makers combating higher sugar prices hollowed out the solid gumball. A little less sugar replaced with air. Today, this sleight of hand has been increasing with reports of manufacturers carefully camouflaging changes to packaging to whittle away an ounce here or there from everything from potato chips to cat food. Even hospitality businesses like hotels, theme parks, and restaurants have found ways to offer scaled-down services without actually scaling down the price. It's called skimpflation, eliminating shuttle buses, scrapping the breakfast buffets, or cleaning rooms only upon request. But some customers are noticing. A measure that seeks to determine how happy customers are with purchased goods and services found there's been a more than 5% decline in perceived quality since 2018, with the bulk of it coming in the pandemic years. With companies also absorbing higher labor costs, shrinkflation could potentially ramp up even more in the coming months.